So I'm going to show another demo to kind of reinforce what's happening here. And this time I'm going to talk a bit more about real-time personalization as a use case. Because what we found with Signals is that while we started off being strongly focused on agentic experiences, we realized that most customers and most teams have lower hanging fruit. These business problems that are costing a lot of money or that have a lot of opportunity today, where using real-time data, they can actually improve parts of the app experience. So that's kind of what we're going to be focused on for the next demo. And here, I want you to imagine you're going to a hypothetical B2B SaaS company called Snowplow Analytics. This is actually a real production website. And on this website, the goal of Signals and the goal of Snowplow is to try and get you as a user to convert. So we want to make sure that you're having a good experience on the site, and then we're kind of gently going to nudge the user to certain pages or certain actions that we think will increase their likelihood to convert. So I'm going to accept cookies and start the demo. Okay. And so what you'll see on the right here, this is a window into what's happening in Signals. So this is not what the user sees, but what we're trying to show you we're calculating. And as the user scrolls through the website, they're just trying to understand what's happening. And they're not really doing anything. So these attributes are updating, and the site Signals has decided that this user now meets the criteria for an intervention. So they've waited 20 seconds on the landing page, and we think, hey, maybe they're a bit stuck. Maybe they need to have an idea of what to do next. So inside the UI, a prompt pops up to read the case studies. Okay, maybe as a user, I want to know, okay, I understand what Snowplow does, but who's using it and what are they using it for? So we'll go to the case study. And what you can also see here is we've hooked this into a propensity to convert model. So in this instance, Signals is being used as part of the feature engineering pipeline. So we're calculating these features, and every time they change, we send an update to the model, and it feeds back our propensity to convert score. And you could imagine lots of other scoring use cases like this. If you want to classify users by how likely they are to be bots or high-value users, etc. Signals is a great fit for that. So let's say as a user, I click on HelloFresh. That sounds interesting. Good to know that Snowplow can support that. Maybe I also look at Burberry because I'm actually an e-commerce user and I'm interested in e-commerce use cases. And so Signals has figured that out. It's realized that I've clicked on a couple of e-commerce case studies and it's fired off another intervention here. And so a pop-up appears here and says, hey, are you specifically interested in e-commerce? Do you want to talk to someone about how Snowplow fits for that use case in particular? And then we get to the demo and we start filling things out. And you can see the propensity convert starts going up, our form engagements start going up, and pretty soon we've achieved the goal of the website, which is to get us to convert. So yeah, that's another window into how Signals can be used in an existing workflow for conversion rate optimization, offer optimization,